It's time now for the business day. Finance Minister Dr. Nigel Clark has reiterated that the government does not intend to borrow to pay down the island's debt. He says the aim is to continue to finance the country's debt through revenues.
Due to this crisis, our debt is now at 110% of GDP. We have been here before at least twice, once on the way up and another on the way down. This time, however, Madam Speaker, it is important that we steer clear of the edge of the precipice with which we have painful familiarity. Any kind of instability would greatly magnify existing challenges.
With that in mind, the Finance Minister made it clear that the government won't be able to fund all the projects in the pipeline in the upcoming financial year.
Make no mistake about it, Madam Speaker. This is a dangerous economic crisis, and the wrong choices could prolong and deepen its effects. On the positive side, however, the path out of this crisis is clear, but it is a very narrow path. Meaning, Madam Speaker, we cannot do everything. We have to prioritize, and we have to prioritize within priorities. And we have to be very strategic and deliberate in what we do.
A Canadian-Jamaican company called Massive Therapeutics has indicated that it is ready to begin operations once export agreements are passed. The company is expected to build 50 hybrid greenhouses on its estate. Jamaica's export legislation is expected to be finalized by mid-year. According to industry reports, a Jamaican licensed producer can cut cultivation costs for medical-grade ganja by nearly 80%. Using modern hybrid greenhouses, the operating expenses to produce 1 pound of exportable ganja for companies like Massive Therapeutics totals roughly $100. In North America, those costs relatively exceed $400. The price of the US dollar reached a new historic high in trading today, closing at a cost of $151.78. The Canadian dollar sold for $119.76. The pound is going for $209.57, while the euro ended the day at $183.93. Now, future energy source company FESCO has announced plans to go public. In a prospectus published on the Jamaica Stock Exchange website today, FESCO is offering up to 500 million shares in the company at a price of 80 cents per share. FESCO plans to use the money raised in the initial public offering to support the growth of its existing businesses, thereby allowing the company to pursue strategic investment opportunities. The company intends to list all the shares on the junior market of the stock exchange. The offer opens on February 25 and is scheduled to close on March 3. Now, the JSE index gained 648 points today, while the junior market index lost 10 points. Among the winners were Siboney Group, GWest Corporation, MPC Caribbean Clean Energy, 138 Student Living, and Lasco Financial Services. On the losing side, Cygnus Credit Investments, KLE Group, JMMB Group 7.25%, Epley 8.25%, and Trans Jamaica Highway US dollar shares. And that's it for the business day. International stories when we return.